Do you know about how to make someone think about you more? In this video, we will discuss about how to make someone think about you more. Lesson 1. Make a good first impression. In Buddhism, the idea of sila, or good behavior, is also very important and can make a big difference in how people see you at first. Sila is about getting along with other people and the world around us. It means being honest, having integrity, and treating others with care. Sila is the first step on the Buddhist path. It has to do with following moral rules that help us get along with others and live in peace. As Sila, you naturally give off an air of dependability and confidence that can make a good first impression. Tell the truth in everything you say and do. Being honest builds trust and is the basis of all strong relationships. Do what your beliefs and principles tell you to do. Even if it's hard, stand up for what you believe in. Be kind and thoughtful to other people. Respect their time, how they feel, and what they have to say. Let's say you're meeting a possible business partner for the first time. Show up on time, dress properly, and tell the truth about what you want to do. Respect them by paying attention to what they have to say and respecting what they have to say. This shows that you are honest and trustworthy, which makes a good first impression. Right speech, which is part of the Buddhist Noble Eightfold Path, is another important part of making a good first impression. Right speech means talking to people in a way that is honest, kind, and helpful. Right speech means being smart about how we use words. It's about talking in a way that helps people understand each other, get along, and be healthy. When you use right speech, you can make an effect on other people that lasts. Tell the truth all the time. When you talk to other people, be honest, but think about how what you say might affect them. Use words that show care and kindness. Do not use insults or strong words that could hurt other people. Talk in a way that is positive and helpful. Share information that can help other people and make them healthier. When you meet someone for the first time, watch what you say. Stay away from unpleasant or gossipy talk. Instead, talk about things that make you feel good. Ask them deep questions and really want to know how they answer. This shows that you are kind and thoughtful, and it will stick with them. Right action is about what we do and how we act. It means working in a way that supports peace, health, and the greater good. When you do right action, you naturally give off an air of dependability and confidence. Take responsibility for what you do. Take responsibility for the decisions you make and the results they have. Follow moral rules when you're acting. Do not do things that hurt other people or the world. Do things that help other people, make their health and happiness better. If you're working at a community event, be sure to arrive on time, keep your promises, and help other people. This shows that you are responsible, moral, and helpful, which makes a good first impression on those around you. Being mindful in the right way means training your mind to be clear and focused. Being in the present moment and noticing your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without judging them is what it means. By practicing right mindfulness, you can connect with others more deeply and leave an impact that lasts. Pay attention to the present time. Give the person you're with your full attention. Feel what you're feeling and think about what you're thinking. Watch them without judging them. Don't judge other people or yourself. Don't judge each moment as good or bad. Just accept it as it is. Be fully present when you meet someone for the first time. Make eye contact, listen carefully, and answer carefully. This shows that you are aware and builds a stronger link, which makes a good first impression. Right concentration is all about getting your mind to be clear and focused. You train your mind to be still and not think about other things, which lets you enjoy the present time more. When you practice right concentration, you can connect with people more deeply and make an impact that lasts. Learn to pay attention to one thing at a time. Do not juggle or get distracted. Train your mind to be clear. Do not think about anything else at this time. Pay full attention to the present. Pay full attention to the person you're with. Pay full attention to the other person when you're talking. Don't do things that will take your attention away, like looking at your phone or the room. This shows that you are focused and builds a stronger link, which makes a good first impression. Who you are is more important than what you say or do when making a first impression. Buddhist teachings like metta, sila, right speech, right action, right mindfulness, and right concentration can help you make a good impact on other people that lasts. Remember that the most important thing is to be real, kind, and aware. Be kind and respectful to others, do the right thing, and be fully present in the present time. The more you follow these lessons, the more good energy you will give off that will make people want to be around you. Lesson 2. What you like and love. Buddhist teachings tell us to be happy and appreciate the present moment. When we tell other people what we love and what we enjoy, we are not only being ourselves, but we are also asking them to feel the same joy and passion that drives us. Being truthful means being real and honest in everything you say and do. It's important to be honest when you talk about what you love and like. People are interested in hearing real statements of passion and interest. Be open and honest about your hobbies and passions. Don't try to impress other people with things that don't really matter to you. Sincerely say what you love and what you like. When you're being honest, people can tell, and that honesty can help you connect with them more deeply. Be consistent with what you say and do. Being genuine means being honest with yourself all the time, not just when it suits you. If you like to read, tell other people about your favorite books and authors. Tell them why you love them and how they've made your life better. People may be motivated to explore their own interests and passions by your real enthusiasm and honest speech. An important part of Buddhism is community. It stresses how important it is to have relationships that are helpful and peaceful. Telling other people about the things you love can help them feel connected to you and the community. Invite other people to join you in the things you enjoy. Sharing events can bring people together and make your connections stronger. Make a space where people can feel welcomed and appreciated. Promote open conversation and respect for each other. Join forces with other people. There is always something you can talk about, even if your hobbies are different. Focus on the parts of your interests that you both enjoy. Have a potluck dinner where everyone brings a dish they love if you love cooking. Talk about food, recipes, and the joy of eating. It makes people feel like they are part of a group and makes them think of you as someone who brings people together. When you share your interests, be fully present. Pay attention to the little things and how other people respond. When someone talks about their interests, pay close attention. Be genuinely interested and involved. Don't judge other people when you talk to them. Don't criticize or judge other people for their hobbies and passions. If you like music, let other people know about your best songs. Pay attention to how they respond and talk about the music with them. Being aware of others without judging them and actively listening can help you connect with them more deeply and make them feel important. Sharing the things you enjoy isn't just a way to show off your interests. It's also a way to connect with other people on a deeper level. This makes people think more about you and makes your life and the lives of those around you better. Remember that the process of sharing your interests never ends. Being open, real, and present is important. You will inspire others and make connections that last longer if you follow these lessons. Lesson 3. Write down problems you've solved. Take some time to think about the issues you've had. Meditation that focuses on the present moment can help you understand your problems and the steps you took to solve them. Write down what you've done. This can help you sort out your feelings and thoughts, and it can also help you when you tell other people your stories. Be open about the problems you're having. Talk about the good and bad times, the failures and the big wins. Being real makes people trust and connect with you. Tell stories that people can connect to. What you went through and how you felt about it are often the same, even if the details of your problem are different. Think about what you've learned and how much you've grown. Talk about how having to solve problems has made you a better person. When you talk about your experiences, be ready to hear what other people have to say. Even though their problems are different, the way to solve them is often the same. Give help and tips that you can use. Let other people know about the tools and techniques that worked for you. but be willing to change them to fit their needs. Help other people come up with their own ideas. Helping someone see their own strengths and promise is sometimes the most important thing you can do. Let's say you were afraid of speaking in public. You could talk about how you overcame your fear by practicing first in front of a mirror, then with friends, and finally in front of bigger groups of people. Talk about the times you felt anxious and how you dealt with them, as well as the small wins and the big win of getting over your fear. This story not only shows how strong you are, but it also shows others how to deal with their own fears. If you were able to settle a disagreement, please describe the steps you took. Talk about how you worked on listening actively, showing understanding, and finding a middle ground. Talk about how important it is to see things from different points of view and find common ground. This might encourage other people to think about ways to solve problems instead of going to war. Share your journey if you've reached a big goal, like finishing a hard job or picking up a new skill. You could talk about the problems you had, the ways you solved them, and the pride you felt when you finished. This can inspire other people to set their own goals and work hard to reach them. Sharing the problems you've solved isn't a way to brag or get praise. It's a way to motivate and inspire other people. You're giving people a look into your path to knowledge and growth when you talk about your experiences. You show others that problems can be solved, that failures are chances to learn, and that sticking with something even when things go wrong can lead to success. The idea of Sangha, or group, is very important in Buddhism. One way to build and improve your Sangha is to talk about your experiences with other people. It's about making a network of people who can help each other and help each other learn, grow, and get ideas. It's not just that you fixed problems. They're also stories of growth, wisdom, and resilience. You can motivate other people to face their own problems with bravery and drive by telling them these stories. You can help them understand that troubles are not things to be afraid of, but rather chances to learn and grow. Keep in mind that the path to knowledge lasts a lifetime. Every problem you solve and task you face is a chance to learn more and become more enlightened. If you are open and honest about your journey, it will not only make someone think about you more, but it will also motivate them to start their own path to growth and knowledge. Lesson 4. Good things you've done. In Buddhism, the idea of sila, or right and wrong behavior, is linked to the idea of karma. Living in line with moral standards and making sure that our deeds are good instead of bad is what sila is all about. It is very important that we follow these rules when we talk about the good things we've done. Sila is about what is right to say, do, and make a living. In other words, it means acting in a way that brings peace, happiness, and health to ourselves and others. When we talk about what we've done well, we should be honest and thoughtful. Tell the truth and be kind. Don't lie about or overstate your accomplishments. Tell the truth about what you did and the help you got. Make sure that what you've accomplished is the result of doing the right thing. In your quest for success, don't hurt other people. Do things that are good for you instead of bad for you. Pick triumphs that make the world and society a better place. Imagine that you finished a job that helped your community of some kind. When you talk about this accomplishment, stress the good things it did for other people, the teamwork that went into it, and the morals you stuck to throughout the process. This method not only brings attention to your accomplishment, but also motivates others to do similar moral things. Buddha taught us about the middle way, which is a way to live that stays away from extremes. We should try to find a mix between humility and pride when we talk about what we've done. Humble bragging is when we talk about our accomplishments in a way that doesn't seem brazen or important. Think about why you want to share your achievements. Make sure that your goal is to motivate and inspire others, not to brag or get approval. Instead of just talking about the result, talk about the work and steps you took to get there. This can encourage others to keep going on their own paths. Recognize the part that other people played in your success. This shows that you are humble and grateful for the help you got. If you won an award for your work, tell other people about it by talking about how hard you worked and how dedicated you were. Talk about what you learned, the problems you solved, and the people who helped you along the way. This method brings attention to your accomplishment while also encouraging and recognizing others. Sharing your understanding and knowledge with others is very important in Buddhism. Telling stories is a strong way to talk about our achievements in a way that is interesting, relatable, and motivating. Tell your story in an open and honest way. Being genuine makes a link with others that is stronger. Pay attention to the parts of your story that everyone can relate to, like the problems you faced and the feelings you had. This helps people see themselves in the path you're on. Bring attention to the things you learned and how you grew. Show how the things you've done have made your life and the lives of others better. You should tell your story in a way that shows how strong and determined you were to get through a big problem and reach your goal. Talk about the times you had doubts and the big steps forward that helped you succeed. This can encourage other people to be brave and persistent in the face of their own problems. Practicing gratitude is an important part of Buddhism because it leads to happiness, peace, and connection. When we talk about our successes, showing thanks can strengthen our relationships with others and encourage them to do the same in their own lives. Thank God sincerely for the chances, help, and gifts He has given you. Recognize the help that other people have given you. Pay attention to the present and the good things it brings. Enjoy the trip as much as you enjoy the end result. Express your thanks in an honest way. Let people know how much you value them and what they've done for you. Feel thankful for the people who helped you reach a big goal, the lessons you learned, and the chances you were given when you reached a big goal. This not only brings attention to your accomplishment, but it also makes you feel connected and grateful. Sharing the good things we've done can motivate and inspire other people. We can share our successes in a way that is in line with Buddhist principles by doing sila, finding the middle way, telling our stories in a way that is honest and inspiring, and being thankful. Remember that the point is not to brag or get approval, but to connect with others and inspire them. Being humble, honest, and thankful when we talk about our accomplishments not only makes someone think more of us, but it also makes their life and ours better. Lesson 5. Don't end things in a rage. Pay attention to how you feel and what you do. Stand back and pay attention to your feelings and thoughts. Being mindful helps you notice when your anger or rage is rising and gives you the chance to respond in a more balanced way. Learn how to breathe to calm your body and mind. Taking slow, deep breaths can help you calm down and think more clearly. Take into account that everyone is doing their best with what they have. Be kind and willing to forgive. Keep in mind that the other person's behaviors may be caused by their own problems and fears. Pay close attention to what the other person has to say. Try to see things from their point of view and figure out why they feel the way they do. This can help you react with kindness instead of anger. Be cool and clear when you say how you feel. Saying I words will help you show how you feel without pointing the finger at someone else. I feel upset when is better than you always make me upset. Instead of trying to win an argument, focus on finding an answer. It's more important to understand and be understood than to prove a point. This way of doing things can lead to better and more helpful results. Take some time to think about what you did and how you felt after a fight. If something went wrong, think about what you could have done better and what you can learn from it. Allow other people to give you comments. Getting outside help can sometimes help you see things more clearly and figure out how to get better. Try not being attached to your own thoughts and feelings. Know that keeping your anger and bitterness inside will hurt you in the long run. Learn to forgive other people and yourself. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you agree with their bad behavior. It just means you're freeing yourself from the mental weight that comes with being angry. Imagine that you and a coworker have different ideas about a job. Before you get angry, take a moment to calm down. Try to see things from their point of view and understand where they're coming from. Talk about how you feel in a calm and clear way, and try to find a solution instead of winning the fight. Even if you don't agree, end the talk on a good note. This shows maturity and respect, and it can make an impact that lasts. Being equanimous doesn't just mean staying out of fights. It also means using them as a chance to learn and grow. You can make sure that everyone feels heard and respected when you go into a disagreement with a calm and balanced mind. This not only solves the problem right away, but it also makes the connection stronger in the long run. You can build trust and respect in your relationships by finishing on a good note. Other people are more likely to think well of you and want to be with you. Being calm and collected helps you become more emotionally intelligent and strong. You learn how to deal with problems and issues in all parts of your life better. You build a good reputation when you constantly handle conflicts in a mature and smart way. Your calm demeanor and ability to handle tough scenarios with grace will stick with people. To solve disagreements with coworkers or clients, be calm. Try to come up with ideas that work for everyone. When you give or get comments, keep an open mind and don't take things personally. This could lead to better and more useful results. The path of getting to know yourself and making connections lasts a lifetime. Wait, be kind, and stay true to yourself. The more you follow the teachings of Buddhism, the more you will inspire people and leave an impact that lasts.